you a stoner? Do you want to make love with a stoner? Well, guess what? There is a new website just for you. That's right. Los Angeles marijuana entrepreneur Miguel Lozano has launched the world's first marijuana dating site. It is called my420mate.com, and let's take a look at the website right there. So it's a very fancy website. I'm very impressed with the website. I'm just going to read a little bit about it. Miguel says, I was trying to change the stereotype of the average cannabis user. Everyone uses the word stoner, but it's a lifestyle. There's a lot more to it than that. We have teachers, chefs, and computer techs who enjoy the benefits of marijuana. That guy, I bet you could smoke his hair. I'm pretty sure you could smoke his hair. Just a little bit more. So far, there's about 11,000 users, but the founder said they're adding about 100 new people a day. And the profiles are for people from marijuana legal states like California, Colorado, and Washington. Okay, all right, you know, we talk about dating apps all the time. We talk about weed all the time. This just seems natural. I guess there's something kind of funny about, like, I smoke weed, I gotta be with someone that smokes weed. Usually, I think if you smoke weed, you find yourself around people that smoke weed, and you might find somebody that you want to sleep with.
I mean, despite what my hair says, I've never smoked it. I'm not in the community, but I mean, I think it's useful.
You willing to take a lie detector test on that one?
Yes, totally.
Okay. Can we bring one out?
And I've experienced just from friends, not even the dating part of it, but there's a discomfort sometimes with, oh, you don't smoke? You're like, are you sure? I was at my friend's house, this is in college, and he's like, hey Jay, you think it's cool if I smoke? I was like, shit man, it's your house. If I have a problem with it, I should leave, you know? Right. So there's like, they don't want to ruffle any tail feathers or bother anyone else with their weed, and oh my God, is your clothes gonna smell like it? And I think there's just a comfort level. And it's a lifestyle thing that everyone does, not just smoking and passing the fuck out. There's so many different things about it, and I've learned all of them because I have a lot of pothead friends.
Yeah.
Dude, you need to get your hair cut.
Yeah, really, man. You're representing. You're trying to be in, but
it's a comfort thing.
Yeah. You know, now that we have legal marijuana here, medicinal marijuana, which basically, if you have my shoulder hurts, now you can get weed here in California. Although it is federally still illegal, Obama keeps saying that they're not going to enforce this stuff. But just in West Hollywood, where I live, this week they raided another dispensary. So the feds are still not playing ball the way they imply that they are. Yeah. But what I've noticed is, as it's legal here, I go to parties, there could be a lot of people smoking weed, and nobody cares. There isn't even the slightest stigma attached to it anymore. And to me, it's almost sort of like the gay marriage thing, that it slowly started happening, and then people were like, oh, nothing changed, the devil didn't appear, and we didn't get more earthquakes or hurricanes, and we're all going to be okay. So. What do you think? It's okay, right?
But you know, I think we're lucky because this is the California way, where weed and gay marriage is pretty darn cool. I mean, I went to college in the Midwest, where if you said "gosh darn" to the wrong person, I mean, it was an uproar for that whole you couldn't go to that section of the room anymore for the rest of the night. Yeah. Personally, I would like to know if someone's into weed because I want to know who can't get it up at night. I want to know. I want to know who did not.
There's a weed for that.
There's a weed for that. Oh, really?
There's a weed for everything.
You're not going to have a conversation. No,
there's a weed for everything.
I partake recreationally, but it's not my thing. So I
have terrible glaucoma.
Really?
Horrible glaucoma. It's the only way I can.
Do you have the bracelet?
I don't wear it obviously on the show.
But you
back
dangle
pain and several pretty severe medical conditions.
Hey man, if it makes you happy, right? Yeah. Sheryl Crow. There you go.
Is there something funny about that? There's a weed website. Now you don't have an alcoholics website, right? So there's something there. But does that show you maybe that weed is better somehow, right? If there was a website for alcohol, well, I don't say alcoholics, but just I drink a lot, website, people would think that's really weird. This one doesn't strike me as weird.
Well, we call those bars.
Or eHarmony.
Or a lot of alcoholics on eHarmony.
Because they're all closeted, because they can't actually date the same gender on eHarmony.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's the alcohol.
Oh, they can. That's all banned.
Wait, is it fixed now?
I have no idea. I've never.
Yeah, eHarmony.
They got into a lawsuit or something.
They're run by Christians. I don't know if they. I haven't checked in recently on the eHarmony, but yeah.
But really, could this only work with weed? If there was a booze one, they're not going to have illegal drugs. I guess they can't do it that way.
It's because, again, like you said, it's being accepted. And even people act like it's not accepted. Oh my God, you smoke? really in the back of their head, they're not afraid of this person. They don't think this person is going to run and like start a fight with them. You know, there's still the fear without any real evidence behind it. You're like, oh man, you smoke, you must do what now? Because before it was
clearly you would cuddle under the blanket, you would hike, you would the reading. Nobody reads when they're high. Nobody. Do you see them reading a book? These people were way too freaking alert.
They're having a hell of a time. They're out there on the beach, wandering around.
I didn't see a joint in any one of their hands. Not a single one.
We're still not showing that.
That's
part.
right. That's
Yeah,
right.
show that.